Did you know that Russia has 11 time zones? That's more than any other country in the world. The westernmost part of Russia is just 3 hours ahead of Coordinated Universal Time. But the east part of Russia is 9 hours ahead of UTC. This means if you were in the western part of Russia, you would have to wake up at 2 a.m. to have a meeting with someone who was on the other side of the country, and it was 9 a.m. there. That's a 7-hour difference. Here's what Russia is huge. It spans over 2 time zones. But in 1961, they decided to add a second time zone for the far eastern part of the country. This made it so that there was at least a 5-hour difference between the 2 time zones. 5 hours might not seem like a big deal now, but back then, this was a huge improvement for people who were traveling across the country. Before this, people would have to travel for weeks to get from one side of the country to the other. And if they wanted to meet someone halfway in between, they would have to do the math to figure out what time it was in the middle of the country. But now, they could just look at the clock on their phone and know that if it was 3 p.m. in Moscow, it was 8 p.m. in Throughout most of Russian history, the entire country only had one time zone. But as the years went on, Russia kept expanding and more time zones were needed. Just kidding. You can just use your phone. But seriously, don't forget to pack your bags. In 1981, a 3rd time zone was added. Then in 1982, a 4th time zone was added. And finally, in 1997, a 5th time zone was added. So if you're ever planning on visiting Russia, make sure to pack your bags. And also remember to bring a watch that can do math. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more fun geography facts every day.